There's a fire in my hand.
There's a fire in there? Oh, there's a... That shit looks...
Don't play with that now. Don't play with that.
Oh, yeah, grandmas ain't play that shit back in the day. You better put that
boy,
shit
you better
out.
Put that out.
Well, you better mess with that fire.
I play with many fires and started many fires.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You ever burned ants?
Nah.
With a
What, a magnifying?
magnifying gun?
Yeah, I fucked some ants
I did
up.
the slug. I did it to
You
the
did
slug.
slug.
You did this.
They ain't really deserve that, though. Like,
I put salt on the
deserve that.
slug. I tried all that shit.
I put salt on the slug.
Like,
too, man.
who thought to just throw salt on the slug, like, first? Who was the first person? Like,
Nah, somebody was out there seasoning meat. They was grilling, and then some salt knocked over, fell on the slug, and he saw, oh shit.
But
Let me
then
document this.
But then, like, to continue,
Dog.
but then to spread it and say, yo, we can kill slugs if we just throw salt.
Nah, but he didn't spread. He just made a document. People found it. There was no
like,
social media back
so
then.
people just found it.
Like that.
They say
and,
salt kills slugs.
let me go out here and try this shit.
And they learned it from barbecuing.
All right.
That's hilarious.
Eat some barbecue, kill a slug. All right, our first question from James Jones. That shit sound like it'd be on Netflix, The Incredible Adventures of James Jones.
James Jones sound like a porn star.
It do sound like
With
porn
a big
star.
dick,
Like
too.
our former
What, James Jones?
James
Oh, yeah.
Jones sound like he got a big dick. I ain't gonna lie.
What's up, DT? Hope y'all doing well. My middle name,
Above
my middle,
average size.
my middle initial is E, so people are always upset to find out it's not Earl. Why are they upset? I'm also a junior. Rome, did you ever get the online services for your Switch? I sent you a DM on Instagram a week or two ago to add you to my online family account. I've also got 4 other open slots if any patrons have a Switch and don't have online. No, I'm still 32 and figuring out my Switch, so I haven't done
You
the
didn't hop
online
online
yet.
yet? Oh,
Send
you
it
gotta
to me. Send it to me again. Put James Jones, The Incredible Adventures, and I'll remember so I can make sure to get that.
You gotta hop online.
So what is your
Everything's happening.
what is your middle initial then? James E. Jones. What is it? It says it's not Earl. Is it?
Eric.
So they call him
Eric?
They call him E.
My middle initial is E, so people are always upset to find out it's not Earl. I don't know what that has to do because he don't even have E in James Jones.
James Earl Jones.
What? I mean,
That's why they're upset because
that's
it's
what.
not Earl.
Oh, okay, he spelled Earl EARLE. Interesting. I never
I
seen
get
Earl
it.
with
Okay.
an E on there.
All right. He's
Okay.
James Earl Jones.
Okay, I get it. All right.
All right.
But send me the Switch. Tyler Afro Lady Thomas. Hey DT family, I hope you guys are doing well. Well, they say Georgia is opening up Friday. Not a good idea, but whatever, right? I'm still going to stay in for another few weeks. And side note, have y'all been seeing these crazy protests about opening the economy? Y'all probably talked about it, but I digress. Thank you guys for the advice last week and the impromptu boss talk. I really appreciate it.
They are going off about that. Like medical professionals
Yeah.
and everything. They're like, this one nurse, was black nurse.
Yeah.
She was trending yesterday.
Yeah.
Saying how it was the dumbest idea
It's
ever.
stupid.
Like she like, we didn't even get it's not even curving or declining yet. She's like, I'm there on the front line every day. It's bad. She like, when I come home, I got to drop my clothes in a bucket. I can't even and run
Yeah.
upstairs to shower. I can't even touch my husband. My husband's waiting for me. She
Yeah.
like, this is dumb. She like, if y'all were to come down here, y'all wouldn't make decisions like that. She like, is money more valuable than human life?
To them, yeah.
And I only think it's everything, right? It's just like massage parlors,
gyms,
haircuts,
but
gyms.
gyms.
But that's like
barber-
the worst thing
Yeah,
you can
worse.
open up to spread this shit.
I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they thought because the governor was like something about his people are losing money and talking about the economy and all this stuff. But I'm like, bro, like you about to make it worse. You about to make it
We
worse.
can always get money back.
We
Y'all
can
always
get money.
Y'all be bailing
There are
out
people-
huge corporations all the time. Like F that. And then I was talking to this medical dude yesterday at the laundromat because he was watching his medical stuff.
That's funny.
Because he said he got a pregnant daughter at home. He like, you don't want to. But he was like, it's dumb. He like, it's still going like this. He like, it's not been declining. Like, it's the dumbest decision. Everyone I know that works in the medical field says it's the dumbest decision. So I don't know why they're making this decision.
Yeah. But she said, anyways, my question for this week.
Florida's opening up beaches, I think.
Yeah.
Dumb.
Yeah.
Dumb.
My question for this week is about blurred lines between love and friendship. I'm sure this is going to sound like a running saga, but hey, it's where I'm at in my life. My male best friend and I agreed to be friends with benefits. However, there's a chance that he could get back with his ex. I've been best friends with him for 3 years and love him as a friend, but now starting to catch feelings. I get butterflies when I see him or know he's going to call. We had sex for the first time last week, and it was amazing. He knows how many horrible sex experiences I've had, so it made it even better to know that he was listening. Best I've ever had. So now I'm really worried if this goes south, I'll be the one hurt. Any advice would help at this time. Well, he already told you. Already know that there's a possibility he could get back with his ex. So you gotta. Honestly, it's on you to pull back your feelings because I already see this going down
just
here.
Tell him straight up how you feel, and you'll get your answer. Like, so you don't have to wait for it. Like, waiting to see what happens. Just be straight up. You get it out the way this week. Yeah. Today. Yeah. Talk to him today. Yeah, well, this come out tomorrow after you hear. Talk to him today.
Yeah, let him know. Sierra Derico. Hey, DT. Happy belated birthday, Cam. Random question. When the flu season came around, did you guys get the flu shot or y'all don't get flu shots? I don't get them because they most definitely make you sick and I don't trust them, period. I pretty much keep my immune system boosted naturally with supplements and vitamins/natural herbs. Cam, are you using Apple Music when you listen to high frequency music? I would like to follow you on there if you do to cop this playlist you got. If you don't have Apple Music, could you drop that playlist? Y'all stay safe out here, and GA Open this week is reckless. Much love, C.
What's that? Who was that?
Sierra Derico.
I'll just put it in your comment. It's not on my playlist. It's
YouTube.
On YouTube.
No, I didn't. I never got. Well, I think when I was younger, I got the flu shot, but then after I got of age, I'm not getting that shit.
I've never had it.
Yeah, I think I had it once never had the flu.
I never had the flu.
Have you had the flu shot though?
Maybe when I was a kid, but after that, no.
I don't think
I never had the flu shot. My dad had the flu multiple times. Me growing up, and I'd be around him while he's sick.
I don't think
I
ever
had it. I had
flu.
pneumonia once as a kid.
I've got the flu plenty of times.
Never had the flu.
Plenty of times.
Yeah, I've gotten the flu. Maybe like 3 or 4 times.
You do feel like death. I've heard you just feel like death. I feel like I might have had it when I was younger, but I don't know.
It's just a fever. You throwing up. You sick. Yeah. That's what I always just thought. It's just the ultimate.
Just disgusting, yeah.
And I didn't have it when I was eating terrible. Eating like this anything.
Yeah.
Right.
So while I'm eating better, I definitely better not eat.
Gonna be upset.
I'm gonna be upset.
I just remember the first time I went in to get a flu shot. I think it was at school.
Yeah. That's
and
right, yeah.
I just remember some girl was screaming. And people like little kids were coming out talking about the needle was this big. Like I was fucking terrified of what the fuck was going on. I was like, what are they doing to us?
Yeah.
But that shit, it was.
Paul Jose or Paul Joe's 300@gmail.com. Hey DT, I've been reading a couple of Robert Greene books such as 48 Laws of Power, Law of Human Nature, and Art of Seductive, etc. I want to ask you, do you believe in the concept that men become infatuated with a woman because of their body, while women fall for men because of their words, such as stimulating their mind? I think it's a case-by-case situation. But off top, physical for sure.
Part, if you were just to
for some men up,
yeah. For maybe the majority of
like all that
shit
shit
that they like. We like looking at women, but women like looking at women. Everybody likes looking.
But
at
you remember
women.
when we was young, it was that stigma that
dogs like look
that
like.
People say that stupid shit like they would say I was attracted to their mind when I first met. No, the fuck you. No, you wasn't. You seen them first. I seen you.
You seen.
I seen you.
They had a crush on a radio personality. You didn't always get to see.
You gonna go look.
Like. But
that's an infatuation because you're using your imagination to make up the rest.
Well, I'm saying the mind.
And I'm be honest, most men
be attracted to
but most
mind,
men,
but you can't. That don't say you're attracted to that person.
But most men, if you hearing a voice, the first thing you say, "Damn, she sound like she look."
She sound like she look good.
Like she look good. So you already go in building this person in your head already.
A girl like that sound kind of dumb.
Yeah.
And that high pitch.
Yeah.
I just don't know. I don't even know.
Like you immediately, you're like, oh, she sucked dick. Right? Like,
oh hell yeah, tongue ring. But it's funny how we say we don't fall for your mind.
Yeah.
But we'll fall for your body. But as soon as you start talking, we get to know you. We'll fall out of love with your mind.
Oh yeah.
I love with you because of your mind.
Oh yeah.
Shut up.
Oh yeah. Oh shut up.
If you would have just
please shut up. And the funny thing is, like, you can't. Initially, we're going like for the body, but like when you can start talking to him, be like, "Damn, she's smart as fuck." Like then you get even more attracted. But initially, I'm looking at you. Like I'm not.
Then you fat loose.
Yeah, usually it's the ex
too much with the love.
Yeah, that's why it's funny. Like even when you go, like guys, like ain't no need to lie when you walk into a girl. I seen you from across the bar and I like your energy. No. listen, I'm coming over here. You look good. I think you're attractive.
No,
Like,
I can get with that line.
no.
I can
The
get with
the energy line's
line.
played out now. It's like it's the you know
like
I
your
see.
energy.
I
like
never
your
said that to
energy.
anyone, but I get it.
Yeah.
If I'm watching you all night and I
No,
see
for
how
sure.
you moving, I'm like.
But some people be saying it, and then it's like
It's almost like that, like my guy.
Okay, so
Nah,
instead of,
my
so
guy.
Yeah, come on now.
No, my guy's cool.
no.
People say my
instead of
guy.
energy, you want to say
Played out.
I like the way you move.
I like the way you move.
I'm like, nigga, you outcast.
Yes.
I
I
don't want to
like
hear no one say
that.
nothing about social distancing because that we live together.
We live together.
We got our
Yeah.
The fuck y'all. We told you. We dapping in here. Raw dog daps. We told
Raw
y'all.
dog dap, coughing,
He
spitting.
said, what are you, outcast?
That's what I be thinking.
Well,
Like,
bitch, I better be Andre then. I better be Andre.
But hold on. What were we talking about?
Oh, we're just talking about. Do you believe in the concept that men are become infatuated with women because of their body, while women fall for men because of the word? Yeah, but I mean,
the second part though, I don't know what the word.
while
thing
women
is.
fall for men because of their words, such as stimulating their mind. Yeah,
But no, it's
but-
not just words. It's more confidence. Confidence.
Yes.
That's like
Yeah,
number
very true.
one.
Very
Honestly,
true.
like,
Power and confidence.
Yeah.
Hell
yes.
Yeah.
And then usually the power breeds the confidence
Yeah.
or the whatever. But
Yeah.
so I think that's what it is more than anything. Women like,
But then you like
to
the
feel
intelligent
protected.
part.
They want to feel like they're with somebody that can, feel secure with a man that could really
Yeah.
take care of them mentally, emotionally, all that stuff,
Yeah.
financially, all that good stuff. While we just like, look at that ass.
But women are into they be lusting too because
Yeah.
just yesterday Omarion and his brother were trending worldwide and they were saying we didn't know that his younger brother looks better than he's the fine brother of the two and it was like go.
I saw.
I ain't even
going,
seen
They
that
both
was
got
going
like
on.
plaits or something.
Yeah,
That's
something
funny.
like that. But
Yeah.
they was going crazy, and it was all just because of looks, because they don't know nothing about that man.
Yeah, they don't know nothing about that man. He could be.
They only knew two things: his name Orion, and he the baby daddy of Janae Aiko. That's all they knew.
Let me tell you something
That's
right
fair.
now. Something's wrong with him. All right, and something's always wrong. Like nobody's perfect. All right, let's not. Something's wrong with him. That's why we never heard of him. They tried
No,
to
we
keep
heard
him a
of
secret.
him.
Oh, we heard of
But
him.
it's just-
When you heard of him?
Well, I listened to Mario.
yeah,
so
Mario.
He
I
be
listened
talking
to
about him
Janae
in the
Aiko.
songs.
No, I just seen
My
pictures
brother
of him.
Orion.
But he always talk about him. Yeah,
He
he
always
do
talk
talk
about. I
about him.
seen pictures on his IG with
Yeah.
his brother.
Okay.
I knew about
They
it.
have a close relationship.
They have a close relationship,
Yeah.
but he don't try to keep it on the low.
Nah,
No,
So you're not ashamed of his.
nah.
no.
He ain't try. It's not like, oh, he gonna look cuter than me when he grow up.
Nah,
There's nothing
They
like
look almost
Yeah.
exactly the same.
All right, Omarion, you get a pass for the day.
The O jeans are strong.
The OG.
Is he still Maybach O?
No.
Okay, that's about
No. He independent.
Independent.
Yeah, he
Be
independent.
patient, O.
He got a project he was talking about coming out with. Fuck, I can't think of his name.
Mike Dan?
Nah, it's another producer. I got.
Oh, the dude you talking about that?
James
okay,
Fauntleroy.
Okay.
Him and James Fauntleroy got a project
okay,
coming
yeah,
out.
yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kayla, y'all new skit hit too close to home because my little brother tried to cut his hair down because, in his words, his waves were suffering, and he ended up having to shave his head bald. I FaceTimed his barber and he
I don't
just
feel bad for that nigga.
look. I FaceTimed his barber and he just sucked his teeth and hung up. Anyway, my question for y'all is: do y'all have an opinion on the Spoken Reason / Emmanuel Hudson drama? If not, have y'all ever been in a situation where an influencer with a bigger platform than y'all try to take advantage of you either because you were smaller or because you had less experience?
I mean, our opinion is like everyone
Yeah,
else.
I
If
mean-
someone did that to you, you would be upset about it.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's just one of those things where it's like, eventually, when you do stuff to people, it's gonna come out. Like karma is real. You know what I'm saying? And it comes
Listen,
out.
Run from it.
We've
Really
had.
dread it, but it all
rises the same.
It all rises the same.
Karma all.
It always rises the same. Thanos was
Karma
right.
is Thanos.
Thanos was
Thanos
an
is
equal
karma.
opportunist.
Oh,
he wasn't
yeah.
racist. He wasn't, classist. He was
Yeah.
just about saving the earth.
Saving the earth.
He COVID.
In a terrible-
Thanos was COVID.
He was COVID.
He was
He
cool.
detoxed the earth.
It's a bad way to do
I mean,
it.
if you've
Yep,
been
it
following
was.
our history, you already know we had our little thing, but it is what it is. Like, Fuck it.
Yeah,
Like,
he
nigga.
made a video about us being.
Yeah.
He said we gay.
This was like
That's the number one thing niggas jump to when they try to make fun of you.
It was like 2011.
This was so early.
And I ain't gonna
I don't
lie.
give a fuck.
The funniest part of that to me, if we was ever gonna talk about, was gonna be because he basically photoshopped our bodies on our heads on faces on gay bodies, which there's some kid shit.
I thought it was sexy.
But I'm not gonna lie, I was like, damn, the nigga that he photoshopped me on was gonna have a nice body.
Oh shit, that nigga did okay. Oh, that's what I could look like.
Yeah, okay. I got goals now.
Right.
So when he put
I'll be
that
like,
face
bro,
on-
get off my back though. Come on, man.
So when he put that face on the body, you look like James Jones.
James Jones, yeah, I look like James Jones.
But the thing is, so we never even responded to that. Like, we just kept it moving. We always just were like, man. Whatever.
And then we ended up chopping up with him later on, and we moved past it.
It is what it is. Whatever. But that shit was funny.
No, I mean it was funny. Emmanuel let it out.
Emmanuel let that shit out.
Yeah,
I'm
it
proud
was
for
funny.
another brother named Emmanuel to do that.
DB Shatas. What's up, DT fam? First off, hope y'all safe and healthy out there. Second, shout out to Caleb for asking the question above me, because when it comes to spoken reasons and y'all, if you know, LOL. My question is for the NFL draft. Which player / position do y'all want your team to draft with their first pick? My team is the Eagles, and I want a receiver. I won't say the player.
He's a fan, man. Let's not do it.
I won't say the player because I do not want. I won't say the player because I do not want to jinx it. I'll say who I wanted next week. Stay safe, y'all. P.S. Emmanuel, try and read this out loud. No practicing or going slow either. The six sheep sick. Oh, okay, that's a lot. The 6'6" sheep.
Try to win 2 more Super
sheep
Bowls.
sick. I mean,
at least
there you go.
At least one more before y'all start talking shit, bro.
Well, Cam is already prepared, so let it off.
Oh yeah,
who you want? Oh no, my bad.
I'm just saying, tomorrow is what y'all been asking me what I want for my birthday. I'm doing fuck my birthday. This is my birthday tomorrow. This is what I've been waiting
goddamn
for.
right.
And don't ask me, don't call me, because when it starts, as soon as the clock starts, that's it.
Now, question for both of you.
Yes.
What do you feel your team needs most out of this draft? Is there
A Super Bowl win.
For sure. That's I can understand that.
No, you can't.
Offense,
no, you can't.
Defense. No, I'm saying I can understand that you
had
need
a Super Bowl in this decade.
For sure, but I'm just saying I can understand that you won a Super Bowl.
You don't even deserve to be host no more. Get the fuck out. This man's been winning. This man's been winning since.
For me, we in a spot where a great talent could drop to, or we could trade back if someone wants
What's
to
your
trade
pick
up. 17. So we like right in the middle. It's a weird spot to be in. So I know I want defense.
Okay.
I do want defense, but if say one of those elite receivers drop to us and we take him, I won't be mad, but I do want defense. Like I just want a bomb ass defense. That's what we need, honestly.
I completely agree with my team defense, and we have the number 2 pick because we were so trash last year. So I want Chase Young. What position, bro? DN. He's a pass rusher. He looks like a monster. So if not him, I mean, if somebody wants to trade with us, they just have to give us the house.
They've been talking
about it. They got to give us the house.
And I'm scared
I'm talking
about that.
multiple first-round picks.
Well, you ain't
and
multiple.
other picks. Yeah, it got to be. It got to be a crazy. It got to be a crazy.
Ain't nobody give me a multiple.
But Chase Young is who I want. Like I don't even know. They saying he's the best player in the draft. So
okay.
Let's see.
Well, we know what happens when people end up there. So.
Jesus, what? What it do, fellas?
Hey, man.
What it do, fellas? First, because a man ain't say shit.
History speaks for itself.
All right.
Y'all history speaks for itself. What y'all talking about?
No, we still be
just because y'all the most hyped losers of all time, man. Fuck out of here.
All right, what it do, fellas? First, I want to.
Still got more Super Bowl.
First, I want to.
Y'all haven't won a Super Bowl since the Jordan documentary. Fuck out of here.
Since Sunday?
No, since the Jordan era of the documentary.
Still got more than y'all.
What it do, fellas? First, I want to take it back to the segment of the podcast about the 2 racist white kids. When y'all brought it up, if they were going to make a GoFundMe or something of that nature, I remember not too long ago after they got expelled, the girl was talking about making an OnlyFans account where she would put up her and her boyfriend's sex tape, but ain't nobody trying to see that weak ass shit. LOL. I'd pay if she get with a black dude to prove she really sorry. Actually, never mind. I'm not supporting no racist pussy. But other than that, the last skit had me dying because, man, I miss my barber's hand so much. It keeps me up at night. Also, the whole time I thought Emmanuel was riding his bike because he likes to stay healthy and all. You know, trying to save the earth one bike ride at a time, but turns out this dude didn't have no license the whole time.
Hilarious, yo.
Man, I hate when people be posing all the time trying to be good Samaritans, but hey, mine.
I was never posing.
Look, he said, but mine has been expired for a couple months now, so I ain't trying to go with the DMV with this Rona. So what type of bike you recommend? That's a funny, no, that's hilarious.
Great comment. Pure Fix is what I got.
This nigga said, pure fix is what I got. That's a good balance.
That's not a Walmart bike.
That's a good balance bike. Like
what they sell Huffies at.
You get Pure Fix in there too.
No, you can't get Pure Fix.
So that's on the lower class of bike.
You gotta show me. Huh?
So Pure Fix, like what's that? That's like
no, it's not.
That's a Nissan. That's what.
It's like maybe an Altima.
Okay,
Altima. Maxima.
Maxima, good car.
Maxima. Yeah, that's a Maxima.
Like old school Maxima.
It's a Maxima. No. It's like a 2015.
2015. It's like a 2013 Maxima. That's funny. P.S.
Oh my god.
Walmart.
He looking at the bikes right now. Pure
Let me
Fix.
see. Let me see the brand. I don't see the brand.
What's the price on the Pure Fix?
Nah, none of those say Pure Fix.
$337.
Okay, that's solid. That's a solid bike.
Like,
How many? You had to change the tires a lot because you was riding.
There's been times I had to change it multiple times.
Gotcha.
I felt multiple times.
Read it out loud.
Said Pure Fix original fixed gear single speed bicycle Echo black and red Walmart.com for $525.
Oh, Echo black and red sound dope. That might be nice.
$525. I didn't expect them to be selling that at Walmart.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot.
My bike wasn't even in my. I'm gonna be honest.
P.S. If any of you are
ours for like $2.
Yeah.
If any of y'all are time traveling fans / conspiracy fans in general, y'all should check out 11/22/63. It's a great 8-episode series based on the Stephen King book around JFK's assassination. It stars James Franco. Assassination. Shit. It stars James Franco, and it's on Hulu or wherever can be bootleg. Hey, he came with the jokes today. All right, he came with the jokes today. All right, that sounds interesting. It's called 11/22/63 on Hulu.
I'll never admit to bootlegging on record.
Curtis, what up, fellas? Y'all bringing back that Curtis has brought me back to my middle school and high school experience.
Oh my
That's
God,
all I heard every damn morning, laughing my ass off. Anyways, I got a wild question this week. Have you ever walked in on your parents naked or having sex? If yes, what's the story and what would you do if it happened again as an adult? LMAO. Side note, that haircut skill was hella real. I look at my clippers every time I'm about to take a shower. Man, the scruffy plus struggle. Y'all get it? It's real. As always, stay safe, stay blessed, fuck stress. I never walked in on my parents.
Me either.
I never
walked in, like, when we lived in an apartment, there was one morning I remember walking out my room and walking into the living room, and my parents, I guess, slept in the living room. And I remember my mom her hair looking a little disheveled. Like, the hell was going on? And then my dad was smiling and shit. That wasn't a big thing. So
that wasn't a big thing.
Him smiling was a big thing.
No, I'm just joking.
That's
my dad's
funny.
a comedian. He's hilarious. But yeah,
not
really.
The one story my mom told me was when me and Chaz was younger. I was real young, maybe like 3 or something. We was playing outside. So they decided to go in the room and do what they do as adults. And she said, next thing she know, I came in knocking. And I'm like, oh, I know what y'all doing in there. And she told me that, get off me. He's like, I just said it through the door. Oh, I know what y'all doing in there.
No, that's what, get off me. Get off me. I'm like, man, fuck that. Fuck them kids, man.
Fuck them kids.
It's K-Money.
K-Money.
Hey, y'all, it's been a little minute. Hope y'all good. This lockdown has given me too much time to plan my life. Ever since high school, I never knew what I really wanted to do. So I just went with fashion because it was the only thing I liked. Went to school for a year and dropped out. Turns out I don't like school as much as I thought, but I've been getting into more creative hobbies, and I've came to realize that I just love anything creative. One day, I hope to go public with everything I've done and be a jack of all trades, but the urge to try school again is in the back of my mind somewhere. Early last year, I got accepted into an online school, but I haven't been able to take classes because of financial aid and loans. What I want to major in, visual/fashion merchandising, seems like it'll be hard to get an actual job with. For one, I live in South Carolina, and South Carolina don't never have nothing, LOL. It's hard to grow here. 2, I've done a little research, and people have said that job marketing is scarce. 3, paying for it is going to be difficult whether I get aid or not. My other idea was to go to my community college. They have free summer courses, one of which is a certificate for event management. I don't know if it would really be worth it because you don't really need to get into it. And apparently there's a difference between event planning and management, but there also isn't. I'd rather go planning direction, but it's free, so I don't know. Any advice? I ain't gonna lie. That was a lot. That's a lot.
That's a lot of questions.
That's a lot. Okay, so basically, ever since high school, you never knew what you wanted to do, so you jumped to fashion because it was the only thing you liked.
Right.
Okay, you went to school for a year and you dropped out. Turns out you don't like school as much, but you've been getting into more creative hobbies, and you realize you love anything creative. Okay, that's a good thing.
Okay.
I hope to go public with everything I've done and be a jack of all trades. Okay, cool. The urge to try schools in the back.
Hold on, what is that last line?
I hope to go public with everything I've done and be a jack of all trades.
What does that mean?
I don't know if that means like she wants to show what she's
been working
created.
on.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, honestly, it sounds like you want to be creative. All right, it sounds like
But fashion is creative.
That's what I'm saying. Fashion is
Right.
very creative, but you say you're in
She
South.
said she's willing to do anything.
Yeah,
in
it says
space.
you got accepted to an online school, but can't take classes because of financial aids and loans. And what you want to major in is visual fashion merchandising, which seems like it'll be hard to get the actual job with. Okay, so you got to cancel that mentality already. If you want to do it, you got to do that, regardless of whether it's hard to get an actual job, because you're gonna like it. If you go to get an actual job that you don't like, then you're gonna be like, "Fuck, I should have just done my creative, my fashion." And you said you live in South Carolina, and South Carolina don't never have nothing.
You ain't got to move.
Well, you got to move. That's
Or create something.
Yeah, or you got to create something
there.
And you start a movement
that
there.
Is not there. You know what I'm saying?
If
Like,
South Carolina doesn't have a lot of fashion, maybe you got to start. Maybe you got to bring the fashion to South Carolina.
Look at yourself as a leader. Like if you're trying, you don't have to look at yourself like that, but just if you feel creative, jump into space. Intern under somebody. Go, work.
Either be a trailblazer or put on a blazer and leave.
A trailblazer. I thought there was something else. You like
put on
a blazer and something trail or something. Is there something?
Hit the trail.
Hit the trail.
Hit the trail.
Yeah,
Okay.
blazer hit the trail.
Okay, let me do it again.
Okay, there you go.
Either be a trailblazer or put on a blazer and hit the trail.
There we go.
There you
All
go.
right.
That's what you got to do.
That's the first time you said that.
And
First
she,
time I
and she
heard
said
it.
they have free summer courses, but honestly, you don't like school. It's not honestly. Don't need to waste your time, whether it's free summer course or whatever. If you don't like school, then you don't like school. That's just
Yeah.
I didn't like school either, but I mean that's why I found what initially, because I switched my majors twice in school.
Yeah.
So I got to the one where it's like, okay, this is what I want to do. This is what I like. So,
Right.
And
that still
sometimes you
didn't
gotta
mean
go
you
through it.
went into that field.
Yeah, she
of
said
that.
she
That
w-
means you just utilized that to
I
things
did.
you wanted to do.
I actually did though.
And she said,
Well, you did. Yes,
I
you
did.
worked.
She said these summer classes you get a certificate from event management, but I feel like that's not what you want to do. Like, I feel like you just want a certificate, and I think you should revisit your fashion, like, and being creative.
Yeah, just think. There's so many. The point. Here's the funny thing about being a creative. If you're a creative, you'll figure out creative ways to be creative.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If you can't think of creative ways to be creative, maybe you're not creative.
One thing I'll say.
So really think about that. Like, come up with ways.
Yeah.
You see all these people on, even from a small level, like people on TikTok coming up with cool shit, just little things, just creative ways to stay entertained. And some people are coming up with cool businesses right now while they're at home. Some people are finding out ways to stream better from online and start new podcasts or whatever, or showing their art. I was watching this girl who was fantastic artist who just does live stream of paintings. You know what I'm saying? She brought me in with the fat ass.
Okay.
But then I saw the painting. I was like, this is actually quite good.
That's-
You know what I'm saying? No, I don't. Honestly, I don't know. And I was on there for 2 seconds.
That was a Bob Ross
I'm sorry,
joke.
man. Oh,
Gotcha.
Oh, got you. I see Bob Ross. Bria Ross?
Bria Ross.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's like if he had a black daughter.
Okay.
Bria Ross.
Bria Ross.
But anyway, yeah. That's.
I would say before we end, the one advice I would give you if you are gonna go into fashion is that Sway ain't got the answers. We can go.
He ain't got the answers, Sway.
Beku E. Hey DT, hope y'all are holding steady in this commotion. I was wondering if y'all could recommend a face care routine as well as products to help my weak ass beard grow out. Much love and prosperity, y'all. Face routine. I'm gonna be honest with you. I just use regular face wash here and there, and I don't even use it that often because my skin's so sensitive.
I'll take.
I use black.
Yeah,
black soap.
Black soap.
Wash my face with it.
Jojoba oil. That's
that's
good.
I use multiple oils for my beard.
Castor oil.
Drink castor oil is good.
My beard.
Tea tree oil is really good for the beard and hair.
You can get all those things and mix them together. That's how I do a little bit, and then you just put it in your hair, beard, wherever you have hair.
Larry Adams. Hey, I'm killing all
that nigga got a plaid shirt on right now.
Larry Adams.
He got some type of striped shirt
in his profile.
Yeah, right. See right here, he got a little striped shirt.
Yes, he does.
Hey, I'm killing all the. He said, "Hey, I'm killing all the snacky snacks right now. What do y'all prefer, peach cobbler or apple pie? And what sweets have y'all had to fight to stay away from during this time?"
Apple pie.
Yeah, apple pie.
Apple pie guy to the death.
Yeah,
man.
Apple pie.
Peach cobbler don't really do it for
ice
me.
Cream, vanilla ice cream.
Oh man. That's one of the best desserts, hands down. One of the best desserts.
Fucking fire.
And you say, what snacks am I fighting to stay away from?
Anything chocolate.
Anything chocolate. I'm always.
Grandma cookies.
Grandma cookies.
I
fuck with them.
Not big grandma cookie guy. What is a grandma cookie?
You know the little vanilla
wafer
joints in the blue bag.
Cool.
But the thing is, I've actually been doing better during quarantine when I'm doing better with quarantine sweets than when I was doing. When not in quarantine. Like the last thing I ate that was sweet was what you brought me. The little cookies. Yeah, the vanilla cookies. But it ain't been as bad. I guess when you just hear, I mean, I don't know. It just ain't been as bad as my usual. Sometimes I'll get an urge, but it's not that bad.
Right.
And I still have it. I was telling Cam yesterday, I never thought I would have not ate anything at any restaurant for 6 weeks. I haven't touched the restaurant, and it's wild. But when I do go, it's going to get wild.
Bossa Nova? Damn, is Bossa Nova going to be closed now?
No, it's open.
You think they still going to stay open?
No, I mean, yeah, it is. Why wouldn't it?
I mean, a lot of restaurants shutting down right now. Coronavirus.
No, everything. A lot of, what you talking about? Everything you can take out.
Not everything. A lot of restaurants can't handle like not having service people come in, so they
you mean close down financially?
Yeah, a lot of them close down.
Oh, I thought
Bossa Nova ain't closed.
Yeah, Bossa Nova not closed.
They get money.
Yeah, okay. My friend just told me she went. Oh yeah, Bossa Nova getting money. Mm-hmm. Crush Paradise. How do you guys choose which beat to use for your videos? I'm asking because that Shade Room song is slapping. In the Shade Room, yeah.
Thank you.
Well, when we do the room noise, we just pick the vibe and we just honestly start making the beat around that, yeah. And whatever, you might start with a loop, you might start with a key or a drum pattern, like whatever. Once again, it goes back to creativity. Whatever creatively happens, pretty much. Okay, good morning, y'all. First and foremost, shout out to Cam for the throwback Peter Ward plug. Not too many know about him. Rome, I'll hit you about the Mario Kart Smash Brothers to the questions. 1. How do you feel about Gronk getting traded to the Bucks? LOL. To me, it seems like he ain't want to play for the Pats when he retired, quote unquote. I think it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun to watch. I think it's gonna be fun to watch.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be fun to watch too, because I feel like they, being under Bill Belichick, a lot of these guys probably aren't having as much fun as they want to have.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like it's probably a winning situation. Obviously, it's always great to win. I mean, that's the number one thing you want to do. But some people, once they become winners, want to start having some fun.
If Brady pulls the Bucks to the playoffs, but they don't get a Super Bowl, is that enough for him coming in? This
man single-handedly selling out tickets, got rejuvenated that franchise. If they go to the playoffs,
that's solid.
He gets a. Yeah,
I mean, of course, it ain't a Super Bowl, but
it's taking a team from
the thing is, we're in. Can he go to the Super Bowl? Everyone's going. Even if he don't go to the Super Bowl, this does nothing to his legacy.
No, I mean, no.
This does nothing to his legacy.
Yeah.
I mean,
even if he goes and loses, that's still a big feat.
Oh yeah, that's amazing.
Right. It's just gonna add to his legacy.
Yeah.
Anything from here just like adds.
Yeah. Number 2, pick one star present to build your team around in each position. I got quarterback Patrick Mahomes, running back Saquon Barkley, wide receiver Michael Thomas. That's solid.
Yeah, I would go Patrick Mahomes too.
Yeah.
Give me who is a cool running back right now? Give me Derrick Henry. Somebody fucking pound that shit.
Yeah, Derrick Henry's solid.
Yeah. Give me Dirk.
Give me Dirk.
And then give me a wide receiver. Give me Julio.
I could say Julio.
Ooh, that's good too.
Hopkins is really good.
Because he don't get hurt.
Yeah,
that's
true.
Not as much as Julio, at least.
But Julio just started getting hurt like more recently, right?
He came in hurt. Remember, he had a whole.
Yeah, he did come in hurt.
That's
right.
why it was risky trading up all those picks for him. But
Right. And
I
then,
like Diggs too. I like Diggs.
I like Diggs too. Yeah. But what else is that?
That was it. Those 3: quarterback, running back,
wide receiver. Yeah, give me those. I think we could do some damage.
Ricky Spanish, what up, DT crew? Hope all is well. So I decided to do my part in helping with social distancing by checking out that Porhub premium free trial. I used an old
what hub?
What hit the hub, nigga? Porhub.
P. No, I thought there was another one like people peeing on each other or something. There's a Porhub specifically. I'm like, what the fuck?
There might be a hub where people just peeing on.
I'm pretty sure, and that's why it sounded like
Porhub. I used an old burner email to sign up that required a confirm email they sent to that address. When trying to log into the old email, I ran into security question troubles and decided to call the Yahoo customer service for assistance. When speaking to Steve, not his real name, he told me I had to pay for Yahoo Premium for tech support. While channeling my inner Karen, I asked for a supervisor because it seems ridiculous to me that I had to pay for customer service. So Kevin gave me the BS answer that a supervisor would call me back. Now, I knew that was bull, so I refused to get off the call until I spoke with one because I knew if I didn't on that call, I would never speak to one. Now, I knew I was doing a lot, but it was the principle, Smokey. Long story short, I eventually caved and agreed to call back, which never happened. That whole situation got me thinking, have you guys ever found yourself in a no-win situation, a conversation that you continue to stay in because of stubborn principle? P.S. I had a moment of clarity and just made a new burner Yahoo email to sign up. If you're wondering, the Porhub Premium isn't worth it. LOL. Stay up, fellas.
Appreciate it.
He went through all that for Pornhub Premium.
Yeah, that's a lot for Pornhub.
Huh?
What you get on?
You get like so. You know how some of the amateur couples they'll have videos up for like $10.99. You can click on those and get the full views of the other couples and whatnot.
I'm sure you can find that.
You probably can find a lot. You know. But listen, Ricky, I'm not mad at you. You know what I'm saying? I understand it's a tough time. You was in once you in jack off mode, your mind starts doing wild shit. I get it. But you didn't need to go through all that. Calling Yahoo support to recover an email is a lot.
I got a nuanced take on it.
Okay.
Because although I may say I just like niggas that are paying for this shit may baffle me sometimes. Okay. Like, there's like Cam said, there's plenty of fucking shit out there you can beat your meat to. And if you having to pay for it, you probably beating your meat too much. If you having to find something to pay for.
They could just enjoy a nice view.
Possibly. But this is my catch 22 to it is that it's niggas like him, Ricky.
Like Ricky Spanish.
That allow niggas like me that go through niggas like him that go through all that phone call, calling the people, being on hold, trying to figure out how he gonna get these videos, all this. It's people like him that go through all that. So I can get the free version online.
Yeah, honestly. Because he went through all that to let us know that if we did want to, just create a new account. And you right in there.
So it's
he's
like
a leader, honestly.
You got to show niggas love, even though you feel like you holier than thou sometimes. You ain't. I ain't. This nigga not. He not. We not.
The part that lost me, I think that we're not talking about. Who still got Yahoo emails out here?
Some people,
honestly, dog.
No, he said he used it. Oh, he was his
burner.
It's his burner account.
Yeah,
he wouldn't use it. So I get it. Like you might have an old burner account.
Everybody needs
because he want to use his professional email for the Pornhub Premium. You don't want
to. My question is, were you talking on the phone? Because he was on the phone, not with Pornhub.
No, with Yahoo.
With Yahoo.
Yeah.
I wondered, was he saying, like, I'm trying to get my Pornhub premium account?
Trying to get,
I wonder if, like,
Might as well. If you go through the trouble to call for it, you might as well talk about it.
Kevin, listen, reason with me, brother. Listen,
Yeah.
I'm trying to get the Pornhub premium.
And luckily, it was a guy, too. So he might have been like,
trying to get the Pornhub premium.
Hey,
Like,
Kevin said, I got you.
Kevin said, "Hey, bro, go to this Reddit.
Like, go to this Reddit.
You
got everything.
I got you.
You ain't got to go through this burner account.
He's
man.
like, bro, that's my Reddit account. I'm trying to get the video to get on there. Come on,
I'm
man.
trying to get.
Help me out.
But I've never been. He said, have you been in a no-win situation or conversation? I'm pretty sure I have. I can't think of.
What type of
Like like you just like he went through all that and it's just like it's not gonna go, but you still it's the principle of it that you still continue, like you be stubborn. I'm probably sure I've done. I just don't.
What's a good argument we've
think
had
of it.
before? We just kept going at it about like. Is there something? Anything?
It's the Redskins, Dallas Cowboys.
That when we
but that's kind of like
when we was
finite.
arguing with Mike
It's
about
like,
black as fuck. We wasn't really gonna
black
go.
as fuck.
No, I mean
that's
it,
really opinionated.
it was opinionated, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
I know we brought up the other day when Mike first moved into town, he wanted to go to this party and we got there and it was like there was a holdup for some reason at this dorm. And me and him just started going back and forth. Like he really wanted to go. He was new to Atlanta. Me and these two guys here, right? We went through the party.
Ran through the streets.
We
of Atlanta.
ran through the streets
Three
of
times
Atlanta
over.
for 2 years at least before Micah got there. But Mike was really hyped. And I was just like, Mike, he was going off, y'all always want to go. I was like, Mike, I just don't give a fuck. That's my thing. I don't give a fuck about this party. And he came back to the other day we were talking about. He was like, now at this age, I understand what you were saying.
That's real.
But, that's me having a 32-year-old soul at 18 19, 20, whatever it was.
Last question. Rains down. Salutations, nigga Tonys. Nigga Tonys?
Nigga Tonys, like rigatoni?
Okay, salutations, nigga Tonys. I apparently wanted too long to myself a Nintendo Switch. Thanks to the Rona. I wanted too long to myself. Yeah. It's now become a mild inconvenience for my life, but it's cool. Maybe God is telling me to save money or I'm preparing for a catastrophic failure. It's whatever. So I bought into OnlyFans page. I follow her on IG and she had a sale. Fuck it. What does bitch look like naked? Hey, I ain't mad at that. Niggas, I ain't mad at that. Hey, live your life, dog. He said she had. I follow her on IG. She had a sale. Fuck it. What this bitch look like naked?
My question was it worth it?
Hold on. I guess I got to fit. He
see.
said, I'm gonna be honest. She looked mad good, but after I paid for a month and started scrolling, I realized I don't care. I think I like the illusion of what's underneath her clothes because I was not impressed.
Hold on, after a month, or is he saying
like
he
a
paid
month
for a month's worth?
I think
and then
once
as
you
soon
buy
as
the
he
subscription, everything that's just comes available.
It comes available. So he
she
started
can post
scrolling.
So just immediately he started scrolling,
And he realized he didn't care. That's how. But that's what being horny does to you, dog. That's what that shit does to you.
What did he say?
Okay. He said, I realized I didn't care. I think I like the illusion of what's underneath her clothes because I was not impressed. I fucked up and wasted my money. LOL. Have you ever bought something you thought what you would enjoy and then immediately regretted it? Jerome Hansen needs to come out with the Guys Against OnlyFans. We have our own problems right here.
Maybe.
I see, and you know what rains down? I commend you, brother, because I get it. You was honest on this podcast. You admit it. You said you went. She had a sale. You was like, "Fuck it." Yeah. You probably been saving money. You ain't been out the house spending money.
Right.
I can't fault you for that.
Check. Mm-hmm.
But you had to go through this to learn that you don't need that shit. Like you had to go through it. Like we all have been there in the like I said, we've been in situations.
Now, some people learn from experience.
Yeah.
Some people learn from other people's experience.
For sure.
So fellas, listen. Learn from his experience.
Learn from his experience.
Now I got a question.
Go to Reddit. Rome told y'all the trick. If she popular enough, it's gonna be.
She probably gonna. She'll have a couple of things for sure.
But this is the question.
Yeah.
Is it that the whole thing was a letdown, or is it that she was the letdown?
I think he got bored.
Her.
Yeah, I think it was just her.
If he would have came across a better one, maybe.
I don't know. He would have got
I
bored.
don't think it's about bad or not. It's about what you doing on there.
Yeah.
You could be as bad, but if you just twerking on there, it's like
right.
But
Right.
If you may not be as bad, but you doing the crazy
busting
shit,
it open.
they may be into that.
Like,
So
I do
think
want to
that's
know.
on her basis.
He said he scrolled and he realized he didn't care. I want to know at what post that he looked at it and maybe she was shaking ass or took a picture. He said,
I
don't care.
I think he had to at least get through seeing everything.
Yeah.
He had to see the breast, had to see the ass, had to see the vagina from whatever angle.
Yeah.
And then he started thinking, all right.
I don't need to be on here. Yeah.
But he didn't think that until he seen.
But
everything.
like you said, men. This goes back to earlier when we said we're immediately physical attracted. It was the illusion of like, fuck, I want to see her. Like I need to see her. Saw it, and it's like you busted a nut.
You know what else it was?
Right.
Expectations were too high.
Yeah, expectations.
If they come in too high, you're gonna be let down.
Yeah.
If he went in there,
But how do you go in low if they look that good? Like you can't really go in low.
Look, if you
because
know
it
better,
didn't look as good as he thought it did.
Okay.
It was gonna look.
And if you know better too, like okay, these could be worse than I expect.
Okay,
you gotta think like that.
You gotta think like that.
Did she not?
Because you haven't seen her naked. You don't know what's up under there.
Yeah, it could be artwork.
Could be artwork.
You seeing a girl from a distance, you see some artwork from a distance, like, oh, that's a nice painting right there. Yeah. You walk up on it, all of a sudden, it's like, ooh, them details ain't it. You know what I'm saying? She might end up being artwork.
Hey, I'm curious,
that
Rains Down.
Came alive at Atlantic Station on a bench in front of Strip Steakhouse.
Did we record that or something?
No, but I still got the picture.
That's hilarious.
Every time I see that picture, I think about that.
I ain't gonna lie, Rains Down. When you hear this, DM me or put it on here, the girl's IG, for sure. Like, I need to see that. I need to see what you paid.
Let's see.
And then he gonna see if he can find it on Reddit.
Yeah. Send me the girl. Either DM me, I roam a lot, or send us right on Patreon. Let us know the girls because I want to see. I gotta see.
Yeah.
And then I might be like, I feel you. I understand why you did that. I get it. Which I actually already do understand, but
I still.
Or he may look at it like, nigga, this my sister.
Duh. What the fuck? Oh man! All right, y'all. Well,
that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Right,
that's
Ricky,
it.
send that account over.
Yeah, send that account over, dog. No, that's Rains Down.
No, I'm
talking about Ricky Spanish.
Yeah, Ricky got the accounts. Rains Down just sending over his.
The IG.
You telling him send the Yahoo and the password?
Yeah, you send the Yahoo and the password. Send the premium. You got the burner account. Send the premium. We're gonna see what's up.
We're gonna scroll down. We're gonna anything we find.
We're gonna do a review
because
for
of you.
We're
gonna do a review for it.
We're gonna do a review and talk about it.
Did you hear that Joe Buck turned down $1 million now?
Duh.
Joe Buck getting money, man.
He turned down $1 million to play call a sex tape.
Get money.
That's amazing to me. Of course he getting money, but it's just funny.
They paid Dormtainment $1 million. We're gonna do that. We gonna.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah,
I would do any character you want us to do. We'll do it.
We on that sex tape,
whatever.
Nigga. We on there.
Imagine Jerome Hanson doing a play.
Play
by play.
Amazing.
I will come at Jerome Hanson for that. Definitely.
Is funny.
We'll make that happen ASAP.
All right, y'all. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Couch Chronicles, Volume 11. Remember,
have a skeet.
Have a skeet. Remember, we got a new skit out, so go watch that. Room Noise is out. A new story is out. Go check that out. Hopefully, I think we have another Room Noise coming this week, I believe. So check that out when it's out. And submit your questions for next week.
Follow at Room Noise Show. Mm-hmm. Check us out on there.
Follow Dormtainment, all that good stuff. And Boss Talk. Make sure you dive into the Boss Talk. We love you guys, and we out. Peace.